Hello, Tracy here from Tracy Emerton Coaching. I want to talk about all things disability parenting and parenting in general, but today I want to talk about self-care. It's a word that's thrown around all the time, and often when you speak to especially parents or professionals who don't have children with disabilities, they say, "Oh, just take some time out for you." And it can feel near on impossible. You're thinking with all your therapy, medical appointments, all the other things that come with having a child with disabilities, just all the organizing, the toing, the froing, along with maybe other siblings, with school, with daycare, with managing the house, with trying to maintain relationships. It can all feel like too much. So I wanted to talk about a few things that I see and wanted to invite you to consider where you're at in your journey and what you need most. Now, I think it's pretty obvious. We all say, put on your oxygen mask before helping others. But in day to day life, that's not always possible, or it doesn't feel natural, I guess. It's not always the first instinct. The first instinct is, my child needs me, my child needs my help. So you help them first, maybe to the detriment of yourself. Now, from my experience with myself and my experience of working with many clients, I know that if you're coming from a place of overwhelm, stress, just being so in the moment and on that hamster wheel, the constant go, 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 it can be really hard to regulate your emotions, to feel or get excited about every day, to see past the now. And what I'd like to invite you to do today is to just consider, what if you just took a small moment for yourself? And I know there is so much happening, but honestly, if you don't vacuum, if you don't chop up one extra piece of vegetable, if you don't, I don't know, do something that's desperately needed on your to-do list, I promise you, this will help you more than anything else. It's literally taking a micro reset. It's just taking that moment for you to ground and come back to yourself. It could literally be 1 minute of breath work, literally deep breathing. Sounds silly, but I guarantee you, if you do 5 deep breaths in, hold, and release, you will instantly feel more calm. It could be the look and name. So put your feet flat on the floor and just name something you can smell, something you can see, something you can touch, and just it brings you back to the present moment. It brings you back to yourself. You just need that moment to reset, to, what's the word I'm looking for? Just to calm that nervous system down so you're able to carry on with the rest of your day. And it doesn't have to be some big grand gesture. Yes, we'd all love more sleep. Yes, we'd love to go away on a weekend retreat. We'd love to have an hour-long massage, but that's not always possible, at least not every day. For those of you that have children that go to school or go to some form of educational or care setting, that can be a great opportunity to lock away that 1 to 5 minutes, literally, to do something for you. If you have your child 24/7, whenever they're napping, sleeping, calm for a moment, you can take this moment. Even when you're in the car driving, you can do some deep breathing. You can look and name, smell, see, hear. Like, these things are things you can do when you're waiting in a waiting room for your next therapy appointment or your next medical appointment. They're things that just bring you back to the now, bring you back into yourself. Yes, of course, beyond that, it would be great to be able to make healthy meals, to focus on good sleep quality. I have actually a whole course on getting better sleep when you have a child that wakes up frequently throughout the night. I know what it's like. Unfortunately, a lot of us who have our additional needs children tend to suffer poor sleep. So I'm talking about improving sleep quality and all about the things you can do when you can't sleep more to make sure you're still getting adequate rest. So I think it's really valuable. So let me know if you do want more information on that. Comment sleep and I'll get some information over to you. But These are things that you can do in a couple of minutes a day. These micro resets, they sound small, they sound insignificant, but they can make the world of difference. Before you get up in the morning, whether that's to a screaming child, that's to something happening. I try and wake up before the rest of the house, which can be a challenge because sometimes they're all awake at 4 or 4:30 a.m., which is early, but I try to wake up first so that I can have just that couple of moments to myself. Check in with myself. How am I feeling? How do I want my day to go? Say something positive. Do literally a deep breath, a big stretch, and I instantly feel better. And it doesn't have to take all day. It literally is something you can do in a few minutes. So let me know, what are you going to try today? I just invite you to try this. I'm not saying to go crazy. Pick one thing that you think is possible for you to do, that you know makes you feel better, that you know makes you connect with yourself. It could be turning on your favorite song and having a dance around, or just listening to it. It could be taking a sip of tea or coffee just in the peace by yourself. It could be something so small. Just dedicate that 1 or 2 minutes every day to yourself, ideally a couple of times throughout the course of the day or whenever you feel yourself spiraling. And I guarantee you, it will make the world of difference. Let me know if this is helpful and let me know if you'd like more content like this. Again, my name's Tracy, and I hope to see you on the inside of some of my programs within my world. I also have a community group that is for disability mums, talking about everything from the challenges to your wins. And we want to celebrate with you. We want to help you get through the tough times. It's all about forming a community, because I don't know about you, but I found parents of neurotypical children just don't get it. The things they're complaining about sometimes drive me crazy, because I wish that my child was doing some of those things for me to get frustrated about. So if you want someone else that understands, that's in your world, then feel free to reach out, because I'd love to connect you to other mums, caregivers, and people like yourselves. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you online again very soon. Thank you so much.